Buying a soundbar or home theater without adequate information can cause some regrets. So here are 10 things you need to know before buying one. Before we begin, subscribe to buying guides that help you avoid buying mistakes. First is the amplifier power. Most soundbar and home theater would feature 2 power ratings, both stated in watts. What you should pay attention to is the amplifier power rating. The rating in watts measures the total sound power from each speaker. The amplifier does not necessarily measure the sound quality, but to a large extent measures how loud the sound system can go. It can also be stated in WPC on some products as opposed to watts. WPC means watts per channel and indicates how much power is being produced in each individual speaker. The next thing to consider is the number of speaker channels. Home theater and soundbars with more speaker channels produce better sound effects, and this can vary across different formats like Dolby Atmos and DTSX. Let's illustrate with an example. If a home theater or soundbar features 3.1 channel, it simply means there are 3 speakers playing different sound channels and 1 subwoofer for bars. The 3 stands for 3 speakers, which include front left speaker or FL, front right speaker or FR, and center speaker or C. The 0.1 indicates the presence of a subwoofer. If a home theater or soundbar features a 7.2 channel, it simply means there are 7 speakers playing different sound channels, which include front left, front right, center, side left, side right, rear left, and rear right speakers. The 0.2 means the product has 2 subwoofers. So what if a product has a 7.1.2 channel? That means there are 7 channel speakers, 1 subwoofer, and 2 ceiling-facing speakers. Systems with this format would feature 3D surround format, such as Dolby Atmos. Also, the more channels a soundbar or home theater has, the better the surround effect. And by adding the total number of channels, you can know the total number of speakers a home theater or soundbar has. Next is Dolby Atmos, Dolby Audio, and DTSX feature. So what's the difference between these 3 formats? Dolby Atmos achieves 3D surround by including a third category of ceiling-facing speakers to help create immersion. So the presence of Dolby Atmos means more speakers. DTSX, on the other hand, uses just 2 categories of speakers to create the immersive experience. Make sure there's a Dolby Atmos or DTSX feature to get the best surround effect out of your soundbar. Dolby Audio, on the other hand, has a 2D sound enhancement and won't give the same result as Atmos. Next thing to look out for is ARC and eARC support. ARC means audio return channel and eARC means enhanced audio return channel. Both are HDMI based ports. The eARC is an improvement from the ARC. So what do they do exactly? Remember playing an audio file from your mobile phone to a home theater device via an auxiliary cable or Bluetooth, and you notice how it sounds just nice. But then when you plug in a flash drive or a CD, you get better volume, better sound quality, and better surround effects. This is because not all channel signals are being transmitted via Bluetooth and auxiliary. A soundbar or home theater that features an eARC can receive complete audio signals from the TV up to 32 channels. That means if you're streaming a Dolby Atmos content from your TV, all surround effects would be transmitted to the soundbar or the home theater without losses. A home theater or soundbar with ARC or eARC would deliver better sound from your TV via HDMI. Next thing to consider is the soundbar height. The soundbar height comes relevant when you're dealing with a TV that is not wall mounted. Different TVs would have varying ground clearance, which is the distance from the floor surface the TV stands on to the bottom frame of the TV. Having this measurement figured out would help prevent situations where the soundbar cuts off a huge chunk of the display because it's taller than the base of the TV. Another thing to consider is wiring. Wireless soundbars and home theaters make installation easy. They can also make your living room appear minimal and clean. The next thing to consider is the number of subwoofers. Soundbars with subwoofers usually deliver more bars, and soundbars that don't feature subwoofers usually have an option to include a subwoofer within the same brand. Some home theaters would feature double subwoofers like you see in the LG Bodyguard, but it doesn't necessarily communicate power, as the total wattage can be less than models with single subwoofer. But systems with double subwoofers deliver better room filling sound. Another thing to consider is room size. Soundbars deliver sound around the room by deflection and bouncing of sound waves. Home theaters, on the other hand, have speakers that can be placed in different positions around the house. This enables home theater devices to deliver sound directly at different positions. But those with Dolby Atmos support also add ceiling-facing speakers to the package. This design makes home theaters better for wider and longer rooms, especially home theaters with up to 8 channels. Soundbars will perform best in smaller rooms. Don't get me wrong, most soundbars also perform well in large rooms, but home theaters perform better. So let's look at brand. Brands like Sony, Klipsch, Sonos, and JBL are known for high-quality sound production. Klipsch products deliver one of the best 3D surround effects, but are quite expensive. Sony soundbar and home theaters also delivers a good quality sound with optional and interchangeable subwoofers. They also deliver special features when used with Bravia TVs. Samsung home theaters and soundbars are also good. You also get to enjoy features like Q Symphony when used with a Samsung TV. We also have LG soundbars and home theaters offering a better price point. But most LG systems are designed to amplify more of loudness than quality. Nevertheless, the price makes it a good budget-friendly option. In conclusion, a home theater device for a big living room should feature at least 8-channel speakers, Dolby Atmos or DTS:X support, ARC and eARC, single or double subwoofers, at least 500 watts of amplifier power, and would be wireless. Home theaters for small rooms should feature Dolby Atmos or DTS:X support, at least 6-channel speakers, ARC and eARC, single or dual subwoofer, should have at least 200 watts and should be wireless. A perfect soundbar would feature additional wireless surround speakers support for better room feeling, with support for Dolby Atmos and DTS:X format, also ARC and eARC, also a subwoofer support. Now that you know what to look out for, you can go ahead and make your buy. Subscribe for more buying guides. I'm Justin. Bye bye.